EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for May 4th, 2020. We had a fantastic weekend this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, with very warm temperatures, especially on Sunday, with some areas pushing close to 80 degrees, if not more. But we'll be back to reality, so to speak, for not only today, but the rest of this week, and probably going until the middle of next week. We did project this and expect this in the long-range outlook that we just updated on Friday, so no real change in that regard. It looks like it's going to be sometimes just slightly below average, and it's all relative to the time of year, so it's not like we're going to be incredibly cold, but we'll have temperatures kind of hovering around 60, 61, 62 degrees, thereabout, for most of this stretch through the middle of next week. But normal for this time of year is now getting close to 70, if not over in some spots. So it is definitely below average. And then once we get into certain parts of this week, like toward the end of this week, we could be talking about temperatures stuck in the 50s. And I'll get into that in this video. But we'll have cold air advection coming into the region today with a cold front bringing that in, and that should come in late morning, early afternoon. Could touch off an isolated shower in a few spots here, and you can't really see that too well, but there's a couple gray spots here. This system offshore is what came through overnight for the southern half of our regions and gave us some showers there. But looks like today the big story is going to be the cold air advection. Once the cold front moves through and brings maybe a spotty shower in a few spots, then you'll have windy conditions come in behind it as well. We're looking at generally 15 to 25 mile per hour winds for most for a common gust today, but some could go a little bit higher than that. Let's get over the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm going to start this off at noon just so you can see just a few spotty showers here. They're going to move through with that front off to the south and east, and it moves off the coast by later in the afternoon. So this is not a big deal. It's going to be spotty, hit or miss, and not everywhere is going to see it. But again, once the front comes through, you're going to see common gusts 15 to 25 miles per hour across the region. A little bit higher than that in the elevated areas of northeast PA, north central PA. This is all cold air advection related with that frontal boundary that's going to go right into the evening before we finally start to see it die down a little bit overnight. But once we get behind this system here, we are sunny to partly cloudy here on Tuesday. Again, 60, 62 for high here on Tuesday, so it's going to be below average. Nothing crazily. That's still a good temperature. It's just not going to be nearly as warm as it has been over this past weekend, and it's not going to be like that for a while. But then we get into Wednesday. We expect an increase in clouds, and then there's going to be some showers possibility in association with this low that's moving off to our south. Generally afternoon and into the overnight period here for that shower chance. Maybe a leftover clouds or shower Thursday morning, but this pulls away. And then the next system is going to be bringing a cold front in the lead of the next trough, which is going to be even colder than the one we're getting now. Again, we're going to be slightly below average straight through Thursday, and then when we have this front move through, might be just stuck in the 50s in some places here on Friday, upper 50s as this front moves through with a few showers later in the day. But once that moves through, we have nothing but cold air behind it for the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday look like we're going to be stuck in the 50s, especially Saturday. Saturday, I think, is the day that you're going to be bottoming out for this entire period of time that goes from today through, say, the following Wednesday. So that entire period, we expect to be slightly below average in our long range. That hasn't changed since Friday, and I do think that the coldest chance to see the coldest temperatures are going to be over this weekend, especially Saturday with highs on either side of the middle 50s and breezy conditions with cold air advection. Again, kind of similar to what we're seeing today as far as the wind goes. And then Sunday the winds die down a little bit, but we're still in the upper 50s for highs. So it's going to be a little chilly as we head into this weekend. Complete opposite of what we have this weekend, but it will be nice, it looks like. It does look like it's going to be dry both Saturday and Sunday. And again, this is going to moderate a little bit to near 60 on either side of 60. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going beyond our 7-day forecast period, it looks like. And then I think once we get back to normalcy, it's going to be beyond. Once we get to mid-month and beyond, it starts getting back to normal again with temperatures continuing to rise at that point. But until then, we're going to be below average. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marters. That is your outlook for May 4th, 2020. Have a great Monday.